If you're just tuning in, we're so happy to have you. We are so thrilled.
Thank you.
Patricia, this is just so much fun. Even though we're still so far away, we're making the best of it, and you just bring a smile to my face. So thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Well, thank you. The bag looks so cute.
I love
That's
this
Angela. Hi, Angela.
Here she is, Angela. I think this is probably the most adorable handbag I've ever seen. It is perfect. It's the perfect size. It's 12 1/4 in length, almost 5 in width, stands up about 7.5 inches. It's got the double handles, and boy, note the handles too. It's got like, I'll have Patricia explain how that rolled handle has been done, but all leather. And then on the inside, we'll show you in a minute that it does come with a nice crossbody strap that's adjustable. So you can carry this either way, over the nook of, or the crook of your arm, up on your shoulder. You can carry this across the body, but let's show you the options. I love the feet on the bottom. I love this in black. So black and the tan are both available, black and tan. And then we've got this for you in two really interesting tool. One is a Florence called the Florence, it's the floral tooled leather. And then this is the iconic map print that you are so famous for. This is really where it all began.
Yes, I love that new tooling too. That's brand new. Isn't that beautiful? And you can see the high and lows of that burnishing. That was that staining and then burnishing in. But look at that. Then that's the main compartment, right? And it's got that center wall in there, which I always love because it forces me to be organized. It's a soft wall, zips, has lining within that as well. It's just lovely. And then on one side, you've got the zip pocket all the way across the back wall with the leather patch Patricia Nash brand on it. And then you've got the two elastic pockets that again are fantastic to really hold in place. And then we've got a zip pocket on the outside, and look how deep, look at that. It goes all the way to the bottom of the bag.
That would fit your phone, your keys, whatever you need to grab quickly. Very nice feature. And then I love the recessed zipper. That's down and inside. So you've got that, you know, is that the proper term?
Yes, it is. And then it has the zip goes far past the opening of the bag so that you can open it up widely, right? And see and get whatever you need. So this is a real sleeper in that you think it's a smaller bag, but you're going to be shocked how much you can get in it. Like you can get an umbrella in there. You can get a water bottle in there. I mean, there's a lot of width to that bag. What did we say? Was it close to 5 inches?
Yeah, 4 points. Yep, about 4.7. Yep.
Okay, there you go. And then you have the feet on the bottom of the bag. So that's a nice feature that a lot of women appreciate. So we've got that. It's a great little satchel, isn't it? It
is. It's the petite little satchel. I mean, everything about this, just like the across the board with Patricia's line, hand burnished. I mean, genuine leather throughout, hand crafted, hand stitched, hand embossed. This one it's called Florence if you're using express ordering. And this is definitely a bag you would spend probably $700 on if you went to Florence to find it. I'm not kidding.
That's true.
Easily.
Look at that. I just love that. The map print, and you know the story about the map.
Do share.
Well, that map was, I actually found a vintage map, an actual old map in a periodical shop in Milan, Italy. And I bought it, and I thought I was going to use it on the hang tags. And a buyer in New York said, why don't you try to do that on leather? And I said, oh my gosh, you're right, I got to do that. Well, I didn't think it was going to take me 2 years to figure out how to do it, but I'm so happy we finally figured it out. And there you can see all the old different parts of Italy. I mean, Italy was a number of group of countries back at that time. So you could just see just even the Gulf of the Venice there. And it's just a conversation piece. It takes you away. You know, you dream about traveling, or you have traveled, or all those fond memories, or maybe where you were from, your family was from. So it's just got, look at all that detailing and that stitching.
Angela,
all that is done.
I am absolutely obsessed with this bag. I have to update because in the black and the tan, I hate to say it, but we have 75. So 75 in the black, I think maybe 80 at best in the tan. And they are just, there's zipper on one side, clean on the other side. You can see it's a difference of the pewter or the nickel hardware here versus the bronze on the tan. So if that, you know, is a differentiating point, you are going to love this bag. One payment gets it there, free shipping, a month to try it out. Don't forget, if you don't have an HSN card, get it today. And here's why. You can take $40 off of any purchase, your first purchase, $40 off when you get approved for that card. That's not a promo that we get to run every day. So every time we do, I try to make sure that you understand. I can't wait for you to experience something from Patricia. And again, we love your phone calls. We love your comments on Facebook. And of course, loving the fact, I'll share a couple more comments as we move along, but this bag is extremely limited. Now we have less than 100 in any one of the choices, which Patricia, I find to be extremely special, knowing that I'm one of a very small handful of women in the world carrying something so artisanal. It really makes it a special experience.
Oh, thank you. I agree. I think so too. I love her bracelet too, by the way. That's
I know.
Patricia Nash.
It is. There's the info on the screen.
You know, you can really see that twisted strap. The hand grip on there feels really good, doesn't it?
It does.
And it's because, just like they did 100 years ago, they would take like rope that was left over, right, on the ranch or in the city or whatever, and they'd twist the rope, and then they would stretch the leather over it and sew it and then burn the edge of it. And I found, when I found that why they did that and how they did it, I was more intrigued because it feels like a natural hand grip. You know, sometimes they don't feel good in your hand. It feels like your hand just molds to the handle. So it's really fun.
It's very true. It's those little details. And you know, because it's all leather, no matter how much wear and tear, you're not gonna find any kind of, you know, if it's a lesser quality leather, you know, we've all probably had those handbags where it cracks. The so-called leather isn't really leather, so it doesn't give you the wear. I also wanna point that out as we look at the hardware. You can see there's not any kind of friction that's created because you see how this will roll around the beautiful, very high quality hardware too. That all adds up.
Yeah, that is brushed brass hardware, by the way. So it's really a great quality, and the same thing with the zipper. You know, sometimes zippers, you know how they just don't, these just glide. You can tell when you have a really cheap zipper, you know, and it doesn't work very well. These are fantastic, so you can really be confident in it. Look at that room.
Yeah.
And that little compartment in the center. I mean, this bag packs a lot. It really does. You're just gonna love it, and it's so super as a crossbody too, because it's not too big for a crossbody. But if you don't want to, you don't have to. But look at that. You can just clip it on.
Just like that. And there you've got a crossbody. You know what?
Yeah.
Okay, I know we have to move on because we have, well, about 3 dozen in the tan, about 3 dozen in the black. The map is always an iconic favorite. This one, as Patricia mentioned, is new to the lineup, that floral, which is it's called Florence. It's a floral embossed leather. Oh, I just can't wait for you guys to feel these and try them. They smell amazing too. All right, we're gonna move on. This one is 703199. This one's called Angela, one of my favorites. We have a crossbody coming up next, so let's move this way. This one is great too. Oh.